Hello, Ghosties! This is Pheno, and today we are back with another episode of Duelyst. And today we are playing a deck that I honestly never thought I'd get to play again. And after the rotation and they took Winter's Wake away, I was sad. And now that Winter's Wake is back, so are wall decks. And I don't know how viable they are. I don't really know too much about them overall. But I am very excited to try to get one to work again. And at the end of this video, if you guys have any great recommendations for a walls deck, please feel free to leave it down in the comment section below. I wandered the forums a little bit over at the Duelyst Discord and found what I think is a pretty cool little deck. I traded out a couple of cards. I'm running Bloodbound Mentor instead of an artifact, just because I'm running Faie, so any way to proc additional 2 damage is, you know, it's pretty great with Faie. So what are we running? Well, we're running Faie because I love Faie. She's fantastic. We've got Crystal Wisp ×3, Gravity Well ×3, Hailstone Prism ×3, Harsh Sister ×3, Mana Forger ×3, Adjudicator ×3, Bloodbound Mentor ×3, Malicious Wisp ×3, and Feeble ×3, which is a card that I've never used. I had a whole bunch of them. I just never used it. It's a 5-cost, all minions become 1/1s. Basically, it allows you to take all the walls that you have out on the board and just trade very cleanly. It's also a very good way to deal with EMP late game. So then we've also got Luminous Charge ×3, Grandmaster Umbala ×3, Ice Age ×3, and Winter's Wake ×3. So there's a few cards in here that I could potentially swap out for more walls. There's a lot of walls cards like Bone Chill Barrier that we're not actually running. That could also be a pretty good turn 2 drop. But we're going to see. We'll see what happens. And give the deck a go. I have yet to play the deck. I've yet to see it in action. And I've actually yet to stumble across any wall decks in ladder. So I figured we're currently sitting at like rank 15, I think. So now's probably the best time to see if it can work. We've been having a lot of fun with the gimmicky Eggs of Extinction deck, which is fantastic. So let's just see what we can do with this too. Not a bad little starting hand though. Not a lot of spells to get the synergies off of them. I'm gonna cut both Adjudicators. Of course now I'm wishing I'd kept it, but so yeah, obviously the way the deck is designed to play is to ramp as quickly as you can while holding your opponent back for as long as possible. And just trying to control it so that on turn 8, you can drop your walls, maybe even earlier, and just end the game. The goal is to obviously play Ice Age and then Winter's Wake, similar to in the old days where it would play Ghost Seraphim and then play Winter's Wake. If you had enough walls. This one is like guaranteed walls proc, which is also quite nice. It's probably too early to be rocking both of them, so we'll do that. All right. Doo-doo. It should allow me to run the Bloodbound into it for free next turn. And again, I haven't played this deck before, so I'm just as curious to see how it will go as you guys. And again, if you guys have any fun deck recommendations for wall decks, let me know, and I'll toss them together and play them tonight on stream. It always makes me nervous recording a deck that I've never played before. It's the most fun I typically have is when I do something like that, but we'll see. All right, so he's buffing that bad boy up. All right. So I think our best value for trading is to walk him up to here. Do that. Walk him up to here to punch that. Use our general to hit that. And then let's drop him right there and ping. I think running Owl in this deck could be fun. There's enough Arcanist synergy inside of the deck, I think, to make Owl legit. As far as like trading health, we're at a huge disadvantage right now. So let's take away a mana tile. See if he can pull off a big hit. His goal now should be to take down the Wisp. And he still is sitting on 5 mana, so there's no real reason why he shouldn't be able to do something like that. He's certainly the aggressor this fight. I haven't been able to really get out of my predicaments. Let's replace the sister. Embolic could be nice, especially with Winter's Wake on the board. Alright, so let's do this. And then run Enfeeble. Which should give us lethal going into next turn. I think we cleared his board relatively well right there. Alright, so that's going to give him his out. Which I do believe is still lethal. 4, 4. So 16 plus 2. The problem is I can't hit him. Oh, I have it here too. Oh, I only have 8 mana. Let's replace the charge. Alright, so I'm gonna Winter's Wake. He's saying well played, but I don't have... I don't have it yet. I can kill him next turn. But I was 1 mana... If he hadn't taken out the Wisp, I would have had him. But it's very possible that he could take me out. Well played. Well played. We got a win! Woohoo! We got our win! Oh. That was fantastic. Woohoo! Alright. Let's do one more for today's video. Dark Lothian. Dark Lothian. Alright. I'm not so sure how well this deck will perform against Abyssian. It's not a bad... Now it's even better. See just what we can make happen. Alright, so he's going to swarm it up and grab the tiles. And then play Gibbet. Alright, Gibbet. The wonderful thing about Gibbet is he's really... I'm assuming he's got Whip in hand, which is why he played Gibbet the way he just did. By comboing Whip and Gibbet, you can get some really good kills very easily and very quick. The way I look at it right now is if I'm unable to get rid of the Gibbet this turn, which it looks like he's going to let me kill the Gibbet. Okay, so he's gonna let me kill the gibbet. Which is great for me. How do I want to do this? Alright, so we'll Hailstone Prison that. So he's gonna get a full board clear. But so are we. Alright, so let's replace this. We'll drop the Mana Forger here. Bounce this back to his hand. And then keep the pressure on him. We'll steal a top mana from him next turn, I think. I think that's the... Oh, they nerfed Desolator. It's now a 2-1. Makes my walls get stronger. Damn it, we messed that up. That's fine. Still looking for Winter's Wake. Or our... Like, we're looking for the big hits now. We're just not seeing them. We do have another Gravity Well. That's not helpful. Just an awful, awful turn. So bad. Alright, that's lethal. Woot woot! I haven't seen somebody run Pandora in a long time. Non-constructed. It's been quite some time. So yeah, I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of the Walls deck. I have been since I started the game. A fantastic Walls deck is all I've wanted. So it's nice, especially since it got hit with a huge nerf back in the day. That's pretty cool. And then they removed Winter's Wake straight from the game. Now it's back, and we're having a wonderful time with it. So let's open up this orb because we have it. We might as well. Nothing great. Not bad. Not bad. I'm content with that. Got quests. Let's open up this. Boop. Free card of the day. Nice. Alright, well, that's where we're going to wrap up this video. Thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode of Duelyst, please feel free to give it a like. If you enjoy the Duelyst content in general, please feel free to swing by the stream tonight. We will be streaming starting off between 6 and 6:30, and we will be playing Duelyst for a few hours and just having a good time rocking the Walls deck and having a good time. Thank you all very much for your continued support here on the channel, and as always, until the next video.